Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name's Adrian, and today I'm going to be doing a backer kit preview for Ghost Ops Modern Covert Operations, the Ultimate Edition. So keen-eyed subscribers would have noticed that probably about a year and a half ago, I did a video for this, but using the 5th edition rule set, which no longer is on my channel because a lot of my earlier videos I wasn't overly happy with the quality of, but I love the game. But as far as I'm aware, it's no longer available on TTRPG anyway. But this is going to be a combined, like an ultimate edition that's going to take the original book and all the expansions and bring them all into one. But more importantly for me, you can get it for Savage Worlds if you don't want the core rules that it's going to be working with. And I do love a little bit of Savage Worlds, and I'm now trying to get into more and more Savage Worlds on the table. So the more Savage Worlds books I can get, especially because I really liked this book. The only thing that kind of put me off was the 5th edition rules. You know, I said there's nothing wrong with 5th edition, but I don't think 5th edition works very well with firearms because, you know, hit points and stuff doesn't relate too well as you start going up levels, and machine guns don't have any effect and stuff. So let me just jump straight over to the backer kit page. So here we have Ghost Ops Modern Covert Operations Ultimate Edition. It's by Broken Rat Games, and at time of funding, we're just under 3,000, so the funding goal of 1,000 has been hit. 49 backers and 4 days to go at time of recording, so let's see if we can get more people on this. So the original Ghost Ops Modern Covert Operations was released back in 2017. Doesn't sound that long ago, but when you think about it, that's 9 years. Since the games, it's sold extremely well, active community. A bit of a benchmark when it comes to modern military RPGs. Too right, I'd say there aren't really any out there. But so what we're going to get that's new in this? So the new edition will fix some of the issues from the original, throw a load of rules from the expanded edition, other materials, updated artwork, and be fully proofread and edited. The new rules will include armor rules, updated weapons and gear, hit locations and crits that matter, rules on bioweapons and explosive device, plus much more. But what about Second Strike? Second Strike was a trimmed down, unique version of Ghost Ops that will work extremely well and very popular, but I did not feel it had the feel of the original. The photo art never really worked for me, and I'm pleased that he's coming back to the original. So Second Strike must have been the one that I reviewed, because I'm guessing that's the 5th edition. So this new edition, well, the latest edition, is going to be using the Ghost engine, which uses fudge dice, which I believe is from Fate, the Fate role-playing game, which I've never played. And I'm not a huge fan of those plus or minus dice rolls. But if you are, come and play it. So this is going to be, so it talks about a fast, cinematic, deep, easy way to learn for both players and establish new and old in a friendly and fun to use. Or you can get the Savage World version. It's hard because, you know, this is the problem with me on my channel, is I know some people say, hey, you're always positive about the things that you talk about, and that's because when my camera's on, I want to talk about something I want to talk about. It's very hard for me to fake excitement on something or talk about something I know very little of. So, you know, if you're aware of the fate system and the fudge dice, absolutely fantastic. Oddly, we were talking about it on my Discord, I think yesterday or the day before, and I've still never played it. So, but it says here it works really well. But I'm in this for Savage Worlds. Well, actually, Jay Lassard is a good friend of mine, and everything that he produces is utterly incredible. So I'm happy to support him as well. But I say I liked the first version of the game, but it was the 5th edition bit that puts me off. Savage Worlds, well, I'll pretty much back anything with Savage Worlds on it. But Savage Worlds and Special Forces, it's good. So the new source books. So each pledge comes with a load of source books. These will be released over time, and you'll receive them as they are released. So we're going to get the Shadow War, special operations during World War II. This follows members of the SAS, Resistance Forces, Filthy 13, OSS, Devil's Brigade, as they thought the Nazi war machine. So that's going to be quite good. There aren't, again, I don't think I've ever played obviously I've got Acton Cthulhu, which is great fun. I always point to my shelves because obviously they're on my shelves. That is great, but sometimes you just want to play a standard traditional Second World War role-playing game. If you're aware of one that I can play today, let me know in the comments below. And we've got the Future War, special operations in the future. We've got the Cold War, special operations during the Cold War. This will encompass real-world operations. Protect and serve, so you can play as law enforcement or SWAT. Private ops, players can now play as is that personal bodyguards, I'm guessing, working for the highest paid, that may be arms dealer, rogue states, stuff like that. I know, so it is just mercenary type thing for Black Ops. Rogue states, a source book of cartels, rogue governments, terrorist cells, organised crime. I didn't realise all of this. So all this is coming built within the one pledge, I think, for the £60 that I'm paying. We're going to get the Lucifer Project Revisited, which takes operations of the hidden world. This combines the supernatural, generic experimentations, as well as a big dose of SCP phenomenal. Don't know what that means. Let me know in the comments below. Don't use acronyms. You know, when you're trying to sell a product, stay away from acronyms. You know, you shouldn't automatically assume that everyone knows what you're talking about. And then finally, mission file. Rebuild of the past missions, all held in one book. There's so many more source books planned, along with mission files for everyone. So we've got some praise here from a role-playing video, sorry, YouTube video, and another one here. And then we've got the Gaming Monk. It does the rules. And there are two types of pledges. So tiers 3 to 1 are for the Ghost Engine version. So if you want that, you want to use the fake dice, do that. If not, go Savage Operator, convert it to Savage Worlds, sway to it's the latest edition. This pledge will include all PDFs and print-on-demand codes for it as well. We're going to come through TTRPG, so it'll be nice and cheap because it'll be all printed locally. We've got some stretch goals in here as well, and then donate $1 for every pledge to the US and UK veterans charities. So that's quite good. We've got some shipping here for things. So print on demand for Savage Worlds, and then you could get the faux leather, nicer looking one if you go with the original book. But yeah, that's wow. Let's smash through some of these stretch goals, because you know, if you want to be playing Special Forces and Suede, or the other one that I don't know anything about, it's hard to be enthusiastic. I don't know what it is. But I say that the book itself that I reviewed, sadly, I can't sort of link to it now. So you could actually see the quality and how in-depth and how involved it was. Obviously, go and watch those videos as well on the backer kit. But yeah, back this. Please, let's get some stretch goals open. There is so much in here that you're going to get. Punching Nazis, going to the future, supernatural stuff, Second World War, as well as all the standard core rule books and stuff. So, and Suede, amazing system. Fate, I don't know. It could be good. Well, it's got to be good because people talk about it. So if you've enjoyed this video, like, share. I'm going to go away now because I'm babbling, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.